Hello team, welcome to Q3 2024 Tyranny report. I will go over the Steam sales and user figures, current major updates since the last report, and also future plans for the game. Alright, let's go. So here are the current numbers. 207 sold and 3 returned. Out of 207, only 95 people actually launched the game, so that's less than 50%. Revenue is 319. That's without Steam cuts. So I did get a second payment from Steam for another $100. So that's $200 in my pocket. The game did go over. There were 2 sales between last report and this report that I put the game on at a heavy discount. I think I've only sold the game while it wasn't on sale maybe twice, maybe 3 times. So pretty much all the sales are like for like $1, $1.50, $2, like that. So this is the time period between today, or yesterday, and the last report. So we sold 31 units. One was activated with the key, and then revenue. Lost 21 wish lists. Most of those were from people purchasing, but some probably just from noticing the email that the game is on sale, and then like reminds them to remove from the wish lists. You can see that the sales were like right here. Otherwise it's 0, 0, 0. Just sales. This is a distribution. We sold a few to Japan because I got a Japanese translation. Maybe we'll go over that later. So yeah, that's the Steam report and financials and whatnot. Not looking great. Let's go over the Steam page, see what's up with that. So yeah, we still had 3 reviews. 3 reviews that are people who bought the game and they reviewed it. I got a couple more from people who have activated with the key because I sent them the key. So that's very nice of them, thank you. It doesn't count for the magic number, but they're still there if people look, so it's nice. They're all positive, with skepticism, but it's okay. Yeah, and everything else is just, I just fixed some bugs. Yeah, there's somebody that used to like my updates, so that kind of felt nice, but I don't think they like the new updates anymore. So yeah, that's the Steam page. I updated the capsule art, and I'm gonna update screenshots and these GIFs and everything soon. Okay, these are my current YouTube numbers. Getting some views, like 1 view maybe every week or so. I was maybe gonna celebrate 10 subscribers on this video, but it was at 9 for a while, and then it went down to 8. So I was like, oh, and then it went up to 9. So getting close again, hitting those magic double figures. I haven't really been blessed by the algorithms or anything, but with the quality of the videos, as you see right now, it's not really, not really surprising. No new Discord or Reddit members, so come on, join us, give me suggestions and moral support. Thank you very much. Let's go over the updates since the last report to the actual game. So the first thing is not really major or anything, but I added this star display here and here to see how many you need to unlock these levels or missions or targets, as I call them. The levels still you need to roll over to see how many stars you need. It's pretty generous. I mean, you already open up a lot, and some of these secondary objectives are pretty easy. So if you get stuck on a level, you don't have to keep grinding at it. You can go get some new stuff, like this wing that had on the front that can have a weapon instead of the pokey thing they usually have. Item source display also. Item source display, so if you don't have an item, you can see the source underneath. It says Charlie 5.1, so this would be under target Charlie 5, and it's the first objective. you can get the recharger. So yeah, there's you can set the parts as a default. So if you had like a bullet here, I'm trying to make the new drone making a little less painful. So if you do set as default, it'll make it default for that slot. So whenever you add something that has the bullet slot, like here, whoops, I'm dumb. Like here, it will automatically fill it in, and this works for bodies and everything. So if you start a new drone, you can you already have that body equipped, so you don't have to deal with it. So you can set a lot of defaults, especially useful for mods, because you might want to like keep filling the same mods. So that was a default thing. I had a new tutorial for the gauge section. I'm not gonna go over it now, but it just basically tells you that you can add a drone and then you can register. And still waiting for those participants. 1 out of 8 here and 6 out of 16 here. So yeah, not much traction there, I guess, because nobody plays the game, but that's fine. Also, when you're, I'm not gonna show it because I don't feel like resetting my tutorial, but these 3 sections will be locked during the, until this one will unlock when you evaluate will unlock after you get 5 stars in missions. This one's after you get 10 stars, and this one, the tournament will be after you compete in 3 different PvP battles. And this is, I guess I'll go over it now. This is the tips. The tip system is like it's for like random things that you might not notice or anything like that, so it'll show up. It's triggered by stuff. This one is because somebody attacked, but this is like a dev thing, so this one should not appear after you've had a bunch of battles anymore, because the first one should show you this, and then it saves it. So, and then if you go to help, you can see that the tip history is there, and this will fill in as you do things. Yeah, like that. There's some of the more useful tips are, why is this? Did I do that? Why is that? This one, like, there's a more useful one here, and you can see that the bullet's not loaded. So sometimes, like, if you don't if you like don't load it or something, you can see the results. You can see, oh, one of your weapons didn't have any munition. So it's kind of useful. If you don't notice it, this will tell you. And these don't repeat, and ran into a lot of obstacles. This one will not repeat. They'll be saved. That one will repeat every time you don't have ammo, because it's important. So that it won't go in the tip history the ammo one, but this one will, because that's a one-timer. Replaying the orientation will clear out the tips, so they'll be shown again. Added battle music, which is here. You can have battle music. Let me see. Oh, I don't have desktop audio enabled. Let's go there. So battle music, whatever. So each of these not missions, but targets, like Alpha Beta, will have their own music. I bought like $110 pack of music. I'm not really sure about it, though. That's really loud. So yeah, you can just use the crap out of that. And if you go here, and then just, it's a little different. So it kind of fades in and then fades out again. That's kind of cool. There's a custom cursors here. You can click and it goes click, 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 click. Also, it changes color on buttons and changes to white over these items too, but it's kind of hard to tell. Might do something more. I don't know. I went through a lot of iterations to see what kind of felt like a cursor. I realized you need kind of a thin pointer to like really get precise. I had like thick lines before. That can also be disabled here. You can enable default cursor, and it'll just be default where your system cursor is. But I'll just keep in it just to see if I hate it or not. So far it's okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got a new weapon type. We have a railgun. So we have this railgun here, which is not, you can't really get it yet, but it's there. Like you can see that if you scroll over it, roll over, it says NA, which is not available. But yeah, it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of neat. It what was I doing? Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and do this real quick. This is my little, so the railgun is nice because it penetrates. So the railgun has I got the wrong one, whatever. The railgun has this penetration, so 50% means it'll hit the first part for 100% damage and the second part for 50% of that. So if it had like 150, it would hit first for 100%, second for 100%, and then third for 50. Like, you know, it just keeps reducing like that. So I just kind of like shoots and then hits two parts. I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat. Instant damage, and then you can get to maybe like really heavy enforced sides if somebody gets like really heavy defensive wings on or something like that. I don't know. It also has why is that not there? Maybe I should put it like that it has a 50% energy and 50% impact damage, so it's the first mix of damage. Everything else was 100% of anything, so it might be harder to like defend against, like to stack up defenses against single damage because it's the double damage thing. But yeah, maybe in the next target it will be available. I already went over the tip system. I also added Lithuanian language, which is, you ask why would I do that? Because Lithuanians all pretty much, most of them speak English anyways. Well, it's my native language, it's my native tongue, so I just used it as a like a test to see what all the things I needed to not have like hard coded, and it was kind of it was a lot. So yeah, it's all Lithuanian here. But so yeah, I did that myself, and that was a lot of stuff. I had 6,700 words in there, and then so yeah, once that was done and I could see that it was working, I also paid a dude on Fiverr like $525 with tips for that Japanese translation. So we got that, and yeah, I mean it's kind of neat. It's a good homage to Carnage Heart, because that was a Japanese game originally. And I think only one other Carnage Heart incarnation was made it over to the United States. So yeah, it was not very popular here, but I figured maybe Japanese people would like it. Just, I need people to see it. Nobody sees the game. I need to market it. Okay, yeah, so I think that's about it for the updates. Let's go over the future plans. So yeah, then, I mean, the next stage is to market. I keep saying this every single time, but gotta market. I don't do marketing because I'm like, I still don't believe it. I have some imposter syndrome for sure. So I kind of don't believe in the game that much. But I'm kind of getting there, and I'm kind of starting to like it. I mean, I always like playing it. Sometimes I just keep playing even after I've tested everything. You have to update the Steam page with translations, the GIFs, like I said, a new trailer and such. I need to translate it into Japanese because I guess that's important. I thought people would just use their translators on the page. I mean, it's harder to do it on game. You can use like the visual one, but that seems like it would be annoying. So yeah, I don't know about the quality of the translation or anything, but it's a thing. So Yeah, feels kind of nice. It almost makes it feel real. All right, that's it for this report. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in 3 months. Thank you.